Now that X3 has been posted, we know for sure that the other circle members are all part of the X3 teaser. But of course, I kind of wonder if the X4 teaser is going to show us the members together, or maybe something completely different. In a way, this would be a nice reveal, since in the XnumberX series, we started with all of the members, and then they did individual member teasers. So now maybe they will end with a all members together teaser as well, but who knows. So the teaser starts off with showing us the moon, not unlike we saw in the Air One MV and countless other times in the Loonaverse. But interestingly enough, even though all of the members are related to the moon, Odd Circle always had a closer connection to the moon. We see the moon and their colors in all of their solo MVs, Kimlip's red, Jinsoul blue, and Choerry's purple. At the end of Choerry's MV, we even see 3 different moons in their colors next to one another in the sky. To me, this always symbolized their power to control the world around them. Through their odd eyes, they can see and shape the oddness around them, and so on. Since all of the Odd Circle MVs take place mostly in Middle-earth, this also underlines my idea of the members having the ability to change something when they are in Middle-earth. So the moon being in their color is less of a sign that there really are 3 moons, and more so that all of the girls create a moon/a world for themselves and their members by shaping the oddness around them, which to me is also reflected in this teaser. ARTMS in the past MVs have been stuck, and they seemingly weren't able to change their lives around. In Heejin's MV, we see her being stuck as a princess before she has to flee, and then she finds Odd Circle. Odd Circle who defeated some royals before finding out that Heejin is one of them. Then Heejin meets Hassel and they become closer, which then they all come together as ARTMS. So until this point they are all able to change their lives, but then through them coming together as ARTMS, they trigger the events of the Birth and Virtual Angel MVs, which again put them in the situation where they are stuck and can't change anything. In the Birth and Virtual Angel MVs, we see fake versions of the members work for a fake goddess, and they assist young girls to give up on their lives for the sake of the virtual angels. Something that the real members seemingly can't change, since in the Birth MV they're on the run and try to get away from the goddess instead of fighting her, before they one after another are caught and replaced by their replicants, that we can then see in the Virtual Angel MV. Now the Odd Circle members are wearing eye patches in the Air One MV, which in the past this was a sign of them trying to keep their powers hidden and being scared or ashamed of their oddness, their otherness. Like we see in the Sweet Crazy Love MV, where the members are all experiencing strange things happening to them and around them. Kimlip's eye hurts, Jinsoul hides her eye behind an eye patch, and Choerry seemingly has headaches, and so on. Now in this MV, just like in the first Odd Circle subunit reveal teaser, we see the members embrace their true colors, their oddness, and in relation to that, their odd eyes. Something that made them feel ashamed in the past is now becoming their symbol. These are the Odd Eye Circle girls that changed the world with their Odd Eye Circle powers, coloring the world around them and awakening pride and hope in other girls around the Möbius that are able to perceive oddness. Only through the world being colored in the Odd Eye Circle colors did Heejin see a brighter and more colorful future for herself. And now that they are all doing this again, they are reaching out for the members another time, gathering these girls from around the world to come together and overcome their fear and hardships. So in a way, the Odd Circle members are now kind of trying to work against the fake goddess and help out these Lunas around the world that are fooled by the virtual angels. Now the Odd Circle members, and in relation to that the ARTMS members, are able to fight the virtual fake versions of themselves by being the real versions of themselves, becoming real angels in a way, a real symbol of hope. So we jump cut very fast to the yellow shoes of Hassel and the white shoes of Heejin, and then an eye. Let's start with the other 2 symbols. Hassel took off her shoes, maybe to leave behind her past and start over, and Heejin is looking around to find her past. 2 people with 2 opposite ways of confronting and dealing with their past. In a way, also the contrast of stagnation and change. Is it stagnation to walk the same path over and over again, or to not confront it and run away from it over and over again? This could be a very interesting symbolical thing, but I don't quite know what it's supposed to mean. And then the eye. My last video was a fun way for me to show you guys some of my art skills and how eyes work, but seemingly this was kind of controversial, with a lot of people saying that this is obviously Jinsoul and that anything else wouldn't make sense and would be delusional. I mean, maybe you didn't see any of my other videos, But I am the king of delusion. I am a Lunar Theory YouTuber with around 50 videos on my channel purely analyzing and theorizing about Loona. Delusion is part of my job. I'm just kidding around, but seriously, this is not that deep. I was just trying to have some fun, and it wouldn't be the first time that I was completely wrong about something I said in a theory video. I mean, it's a theory video and not a fact video, so altogether my point was just, if this is Bibi, it could make a lot of sense. An eye with a red contact lens, or at least red brownish. That does kind of remind me of the Girls' Night MV, where at the end we see Bibi having red eyes. In the Sweet Crazy Love MV, we also saw an eye that at the time I theorized to be Yves' eye. There again, people were kind of arguing about if this was even possible, but in a way it doesn't even have to be literally Yves or Bibi's eyes. In the Girlfriend and Lunatic MVs, we see these girls spying on the Other Circle members. Hyunjin is trying to reach out to Choerry, and another girl is circling all of the Other Circle members and can't quite reach them. Seen and the members only looking around as though they were not really able to fully see this girl around them or communicate with her. Even though it was later on revealed to have been Hustle through a behind the scenes video, in the description at the MV it is emphasized that this is an unknown girl. The person playing the girl doesn't matter because it is not supposed to be her. It's not like Hyunjin played the part, so it has to be her. It's more like Hyunjin played the part because there is not yet this girl, and they don't want to reveal her through this. In a way, it's kind of like the frog person from Yeojin's MV, being a member, but it's not the member literally because in the MV it's a frog, but it's also not quite literally a frog person, it's a member. You get what I mean. And to me, the same logic applies to the eye in the Sweet Crazy Love MV. It doesn't matter if it's literally Yves, since it maybe was just a stand-in for her. But lore-wise, it makes a ton of sense for this to be Yves, since we see her observe other members a lot, and in the new MV she not only reaches out to Bibi and Choerry, but she also has the plushes of Yeojin, Choerry, and Kimlip in the claw machine. To me, it's a symbol for her literally trying to reach somebody and maybe get them to Middle-earth. Similarly, Haju being dragged into Middle-earth is symbolized by this claw machine symbolism. So to me, it seems like this is a very much purposeful detail. So, is this Bibi's eye? Maybe not. But it could be a symbol for, yet again, somebody from the outside watching over the members and trying to reach out to them. I would also like to add that this being Bibi would make a lot of sense in a lore way, because I mean, why would this be Jinsoul's eye? Jinsoul is in the teaser, so why would they show her eye at the beginning of the teaser and not the eye of the other members? And why doesn't this show her odd eye? You know, something that would make it obvious that this is Jinsoul. And why make the eye look red-brownish, since that is not Jinsoul's assigned color, and also makes us think about the Girls' Night MV. That has Bibi watching over her members' fate and recording the members, and at the end we can see her eyes turn red. And in Love and Live, it has Bibi watching over the other members with this eye that turns into a galaxy. And in the Sensitive MV, Bibi is taking a photo of the members that she keeps in the space shuttle, where she is doing what? Exactly, watching over her members that are in these sleeping pods. So Bibi is very much associated with watching over the members, even if they are not aware of that. Also, Bibi and Yves both have this symbolism, which also connects these two in another way. Outside of them seemingly being friends, although they're from two different realms, they both are moving forces in their subunits, and they are the first three-way connection from Earth, Middle-earth, and Eden, together with Choerry. And now also them being observers of the other subunits would make a lot of sense. In a way, they would mirror one another. Generally speaking, what's also interesting is the fact that this eye, unlike the eye in the Sweet Crazy Love MV, is in color. In Sweet Crazy Love, we see an eye looking out for the members, following their every move, seen in this eye showing up all over the MV. But the eye wasn't in color, since the Other Circle members had yet to awaken their powers and color the world in their colors. In this MV, on the other hand, color already exists. The eye can already see color. In a way, we are seeing through the eye in both this teaser and the Sweet Crazy Love MV, since in Sweet Crazy Love the eye is in black and white, since there is no oddness yet, and in this teaser there already is oddness around them, so they can perceive it. This could mean multiple things for the ARTMS members. Maybe the members have already reawakened some of their powers, seen in them using their powers in the Air Force 1 MV, and Heejin also seemingly having an odd eye there. But now that this teaser has white borders and the Air Force 1 MV has black borders, I do really wonder if we are even looking at the same Other Circle unit or not. If this maybe is just the other side of the Möbius or something like that. similarly to Hi Hi and Butterfly being completely different from one another and having white and black borders. Now this looks very familiar. This is a reference to the Odd Eye Circle reveal teaser, in which we got our first look at the Odd Eyes, and in a way our first look at the Odd Eye Circle unit powers, since the whole teaser was showing off some of the things the members did behind the scenes to unite as one. This is also why I think that this teaser must have a significant meaning behind it, since Odd Eye Circle reveal teaser revealed us some secrets about the Odd Eye Circle unit. This new teaser might as well reveal something important about this story going into the future of ARTMS as well. Since the Odd Eye Circle unit was the first step towards the Loonaverse being brought to life and the different realms being connected to one another, i.e. the members being united as 12, I do feel like this reference isn't just pandering to fans, but that it really does start a new era for Loona. I know that some fans don't like the constant talk about when and where there's going to be a Loona comeback, but this is so distinctly about their journey to awaken their powers, to unite the 1/3 and YYY subunits. So why reference this when you don't want us to think that they're trying to connect to the old story in some way or another? Especially since they are going to perform Sonatine on their tour. Since Sonatine is one of the, if not the most important part of the lore and to understanding the Loonaverse, the description of Sonatine tells us a story about the 1/3 girls and Yojin. The intro track, Love and Evil, materializes a girl, i.e. Yojin, who is lost alone in a dark forest. The girl runs away deeper into the forest. 4 girls then gather to sing a Sonatine, to cast an arcane spell of love, this being the 1/3 members. Like BB's previous attempt in Everyday I Love You, Loona 1/3 time travels back to the 90s with the question of what if Loona was created in the 90s. They then raise their innocent and pure voices up as if Rain 51 Decibel is the original soundtrack to an animation film with a storytelling, singing that they have dreams that they do not wake up from. Most of this seems to not be related to the lore at all, but what I think is important is the connection to BB's Everyday I Love You, i.e. this being a broken or distorted memory, and the fact that they have dreams that they do not wake up from. To me, this feels like this might be a reference to the fact that the girls are slowly able to see oddness around them, and everything seems like a dream. It can't be real, but it turns out to be real, and now they are stuck in a dream they cannot wake up from, since this is their new reality. They can't unsee the oddness. Heejin meets Hyunjin, who goes to the same school in the same grade. Hasul is a warm friend who is like a mother to Yojin. BB, an android who can't speak Korean very well, introduces Jinsoul in Hong Kong. Each member's character is pronounced vividly. It's the story of love that 1/3 girls tell, love and live, or love and evil. This again establishes BB as something else, an outsider who is not like the Earth girls who are all friends. No, she is more like Jinsoul in a way. This way, maybe being that she has these special eye powers, making her able to even see Jinsoul. And remember how Jinsoul is shown in black and white a lot in the Everyday I Need You MV? And then we see her in color. It's like we cannot really see her until we see oddness, and then the color appears and we can see her face. So maybe we're looking through BB's eyes, and she is using these universe galaxy eyes to be able to see Jinsoul spying on her. This would also explain how the 1/3 members know about the Odd Eye Circle members, and so Hyunjin meets them in the Girlfront MV because BB knew where they were and sent her there, which otherwise doesn't really make a lot of sense. And then the last sentence. The girls who are lost in the forest have gathered here. Can they save Yojin? This is about the YYY members and how they might be able to save Yojin, which they maybe did do, since we see Yojin wake up in this castle surrounded by 3 princes. The castle being very reminiscent of Eden, and the 3 princes possibly being a reference to the YYY members, besides Yves, who maybe was in Middle-earth at the time, or her friends on Earth, Heejin, Hyunjin, and Hasul. But in a way, again, it fits into the theme of YY by Y being 3 and 1, and 1/3 also being 3 and 1. So, Sonatine is one of the most important parts of the lore, since not only is the MV about this arcane spell of love that is supposed to reach out to all of the Loona girls around the Möbius and to get back Yojin. No, it also has the description with some of the first references to the YYY members and them being mirrors of the 1/3 members. Think about it. The description starts with 4 girls gathering to create the arcane spell of love, 1/3. And then it ends with the 4 girls lost in the forest. Can they save Yojin, aka YYY? So 4 and 4. 4 girls who are missing Yojin and reach out to another 4 girls who can save Yojin. This might be the first instance of 1/3 and YYY communicating with one another, which then makes Sonatine being on the tracklist even more important, since now we have 5 girls that might be reaching out to another 5 girls to save 2 girls that are lost. I mean, why not, right? They are definitely heavily hinting at the fact that this is about reuniting the members. If that is reuniting the ARTMS members with one another, or maybe more than that, I don't quite know. But like, don't blame me for talking too much about a Loona reunion if this is what Jade and Jong and ARTMS are doing themselves. You can't just put Sonatine on the tracklist and expect me not to theorize about it. By the way, this also seems to be the same place Kimlip's theme from the Sweet Crazy Love MV takes place in, Mole Dong in Seoul. Sorry for my pronunciation. This again connects this MV with the Sweet Crazy Love MV, and the reveal teaser of course, but it also establishes that they are returning back to their beginnings as well. This is the place in which Kimlip met Choerry and opened her odd eye, and the place where some of them first entered to Middle-earth, just like Heejin went back to Paris and Hassel to Iceland. This plus the fact that this teaser has the white borders, to me signifies that this teaser takes place in Middle-earth, and that the members are finally fully back. Maybe even having regained their old memories? Since they dressed just like they did in the first reveal teaser and came back to this place that they could have only remembered because it was so important to them in the past. Now we can also see the reflection of the members in a puddle, just like in the reveal teaser, but this time it's at night. So the events are similar, but not the same. Same goes with the hair colors. Before, they were all blonde besides Choerry. There was a kind of balance there, but now all of them have dark hair. Maybe signifying that this Odd Eye Circle reunion is much more dark and mature. This would also connect well with what the members said about their comeback being totally different from Virtual Angel and being a lot darker and more mature. And also something that I've noticed, in the original reveal teaser, we see Choerry in the middle, having Kimlip on her right and Jinsoul on her left side. But all of the members are not only enlightened by their own color, but by a combination of all of their colors. In this new teaser, their positions stay the same, but their colors don't. Kimlip is basically only red, Jinsoul mostly is blue, with a hint of purple, and Choerry is the only member that has red, blue, and her representative color purple on her. But this time it's mirrored. In the past it was red from the right side and blue from the left side. Now it's the other way around. But again, I don't really know if this has any significance at all. Overall, to me, this feels like a callback to their past, just like they did with Heejin and Hassel, and in a way they are letting us know that they are continuing this old story. My only question is, how do they do that? I mean, Odd Eye Circle was the bridge of 1/3 and YYY to connect with one another and to connect these different realms. Now we have Odd Eye Circle back, but what will they connect with one another, and how would the realms be part of this? But I'm actually really excited for this comeback, and maybe sooner or later we will also get to know when the album will actually release. So yeah, if you liked the video, you can like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.